Yesterday, we went over this A-plus bearish setup on Tesla and why I entered puts. Today, Tesla's down 2.3%, and we are not seeing big money step in here at all today. So what was the A-plus setup? Why did we think Tesla was going to drop today? Well, I posted on my Twitter account and within our Discord community. Both are free. Both are in the description. You need to be following me over there to get up-to-date information and trades. But I said I have a ton of bullish positions open on the 4-hour and the daily time frames. But that being said, on the short term, Tesla looks like it's too good to pass up. Currently own 400 shares. This is going to be a hedge. Rising wedge with a bullish divergence. We're going to talk about what that is in detail, using the $265 level as a rejection zone. Head and shoulders is still in play. This would be the top of that. I will be looking to take profits at 245 to 240. Potentially, I really sold way earlier, and I'll tell you why. I will be looking to stop out on a break above 265. Trade is less than 2% of capital under management. And so yesterday we were trading sitting up here at about 258.25. This is where I initially drew out the post and threw it out to everybody. My stop loss plans was up here on a break above 265. And my, like I said, my initial take profit was down about 246. Now I did close out of that trade today specifically because when we dropped to 255 and I was up a good bit, I decided that the risk just wasn't worth the reward anymore because I was really worried that we were going to bounce because the market this morning looked like we were going to, and I was wrong. So I took profits too early. Now, the question will remain from here in the short term, do I think that Tesla's going to still continue to drop back down to 248 and $245? The answer is yes. I do believe we might see a bounce here. This could be low of day, maybe a test of 255, but I do think that we will most likely, not for sure, but most likely see the move down to $245, but I don't think we're going to break that before earnings. Now, here's why I really did sell though. Looking at the 4-hour, we have a rising wedge pattern here in red, but the one I really want you to focus on here is going to be this blue pattern. And this is a symmetrical triangle pattern. You can see it even better on the daily. I drew this out yesterday, and the symmetrical triangle pattern is going to be a continuation pattern. And since the move has been up recently, the continuation is looking like it will be up. And the bottom of this continuation pattern is down at 247. But the bottom of this ascending wedge is 252, which is why I covered my short position or covered my put position today. So I do think the worst we'll see Tesla drop to going into earnings is about 247. Now, the potential move from 240 all the way down to 220, that's entirely dependent upon earnings. The potential break above 270 up to 300 that we've been talking about, once again, is going to be completely predicated upon earnings. I think the best way to trade this over the next week and a half is to just chill. Like, just wait. Nothing crazy is going to happen into earnings. If we pull down to 247, I will probably potentially short-term go long. I do have a day trade open at this very moment for Tesla, but we'll see. There's no need to force anything, especially when we have the S&P 500 that has this big order block looking like it wants to pull back down to 421. We have QQQ that came in here. We were talking about this potential cup and handle. QQQ has to hold 365, and I don't expect any big moves in the market until after earnings next week. Now, as far as the unusual options flow, not as bad today. Confirmed flow on the day for bearish flow is NVIDIA with negative 15 million, XOM with negative 14 million, Meta with negative 4 million. Bullish flow is no Tesla either, with Affirm at 4 and 4. So we're not seeing as much selling pressure at this moment coming into Tesla as we're, pulling down to these supports, but we're also not seeing the bulls buy this. Last week and the week before, we were seeing every single day $100 million coming into all of this every single day, multi-$100 million positions. And from there, but since then, we have not seen anything. We will continue to monitor the unusual options activity as we go into earnings next week, but at this very moment, big money is crickets. And it's because there's no reason for them to take positions. All of the positions that they have been taking have been baked into earnings going into the next couple of weeks in the past couple of months. So there's not going to see anything crazy that's going to push Tesla through either of these levels. Your best bet is to sit back, wait. If you want to learn more, go take all of our courses. Go check out our Discord community. It's all free. Take the time to continue your education, but don't go forcing any trades just because you think that some big move is going to occur. I hope this helped, guys. Thanks for all the support, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Peace.